Jeffrey Pedro Hazel is now the new technical director of the St. Kitts Nevis Football Association, replacing Lenny Lake, who occupied that position for some 8 years. General Secretary of the Sknfa, Mr. Stanley Jacobs, made the announcement on the association's web TV series Skn Football Weekly recently, where he also thanked Mr. Hazel's predecessor for his sterling contribution to St. Kitts Nevis football.
Mr. Lenny Lake has been the technical director of St. Kitts Nevis football for quite some time. I would say at least for the last maybe 8 years, has left the position to take up a position with FIFA. And so I want to take this opportunity to extend best wishes to Mr. Lenny Lake in his future endeavors. We're happy for Mr. Lake because he came into the Football Association as one of the very first homegrown technical directors in the region. Of course, that opened the position for a new technical director to join, and we conducted the normal interview process, and we're happy to say that Mr. Jeffrey Hazel was head and shoulders above the other persons that were interviewed for the position.
Mr. Hazel, who has been involved with coaching for several years, performed recent stints with the Sknfa's women's program and more recently with the boys under-20 team. He was also voted Coach of the Year in the inaugural Crystal Awards in November and previously assisted with the senior men's team coach Jack Spassy. Considering his wealth of experience and successes, the Sknfa believes Hazel is the ideal man for the job.
Hazel is no stranger to football in St. Kitts and Nevis. He has been coach at the club level, coach at the U23 level, and the senior men's coach for quite a number of years. So he brings that level of coaching experience. As an administrator and a manager of the game, he has been previously the director of sports and also an assistant high-level official in the Department of Sports and the Ministry of Sports. So Mr. Hazel comes with a wide range of experience, not just in coaching, because technical director position is far more than coaching.
Some persons tend to confuse the role of a technical director with a coach.
And they're two different things, and a lot of time they're confused and the names are used interchangeably, but they're not the same thing. The head coach is your head coach of your team, so that is the person that is responsible for the day-to-day coaching and preparing of your team. In the case of the senior team, it will be preparing the senior men's team. The technical director is a whole different ballgame, because the technical director is the person that is responsible for overall football development.
Meanwhile, Mr. Hazel said he is ready to face the tasks ahead and has some ambitions to help improve St. Kitts and Nevis football in all categories.
The former technical director working with the FA would have laid a foundation. So what we are going to do now in my tenure is to build upon that foundation that has been set. Our focus most again is on youth development, youth football development. So we'll be pushing a lot of that. Still our coaching education, we still have some way to go. We have to catch up with what's happening in the rest of the world. Of course, so we'll be doing a lot of work in that area. We still want to do some work in futsal and beach soccer. We have to look at the technology of football, technology that is used in football, how to analyze games using technology. Doing technical study groups. We also looking at the entire development from the grassroots level right up to the world stage. Our aim basically is to develop that age group, the grassroots, and hope that we can get some more professional players and the professional circuit or into universities. So it's a long journey, but it's a journey that we know would bear many fruits for us.